And you have said that you work as CEO, Melo Foods, 2015 July to present. And then KSD Ventures, 2014-present, CEO. And if I look at the scope of business, the KSD Ventures, you are talking about supply of building materials and production of ice for fresh fish mongers. If you come to the Melo Foods, packaging, distribution of ginger, cabbage, and snails, distribution of approximately 50,000 crates of eggs weekly, distribution of 600 kgs of fresh goat meat and beef weekly, engaging over 7,000 smallholder farmers in 11 regions, and overseeing daily activity of 34,000 bed capacity poultry farm. So, you are a poultry farmer?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
How many people do you employ at Melo Foods?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Directly about 10, indirectly over 100.
What about KSD Ventures?
Just 3.
This is a business you own as a sole shareholder?
Sole proprietorship.
So it's a sole proprietorship?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Business. Okay. Where do you live?
I live in East Legon, Mr. Chairman.
Your rented property or your own property?
It's
family property?
It's a leased property.
Okay, so lease for how long?
For 20 years.
I see. But you've not provided the address here. You only have your postal address.
It was an oversight, sorry.
So would you take the leave of chair to amend those records?
Leave granted, nominee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
What it means is that all the amendments you would do, when we are done, you would get it done by your secretariat and furnish same to us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Let me be very honest with you. My first encounter with you, I found you very humble and respectful. Your language use and how you carry yourself. What do you say to those out there who may have an otherwise perception about you? Because this our enterprise is driven by perception. Perhaps some utterances we've made in the public space, how we've gone about things and all, drive them into a certain direction. What have you to say to those out there who may not know, as I know, that you are humble and you are respectful? And I would want the records to reflect that this is what I know about you this day. What do you want the public to know about you?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for the kind words. Like they say, opinions are like noses. Everybody has them.
That's not an appropriate simile. Opinions are like noses, please. Just...
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, I mean...
Everyone has a different opinion of other people. And it's just human nature that before you meet somebody, you would probably have a different perception about them. And I've had that quite a number of times where when people meet me, they'll ask me, or they'll tell me that they didn't know this was how I was and that they had a different perception about me. Some too feel that perhaps because of some movie roles I did, I might be a little bit rude and arrogant and so on and so forth, but I'm far from that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You've not said anything yet. You've not answered my question. You were only interested in making a case. This is Mr. John Dumelo. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. John Dumelo is a humble and kind man who believes in love. He believes in peace. He believes in humanity. And he has love for everybody. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Are you a Catholic?
A staunch Catholic.
Ah. Okay. Do you have a firm belief in the rosary, the power of the rosary?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I have one here. Yes, please.
You brought your rosary?
Yes, please.
Are you familiar with St. Francis of Assisi's prayer?
No, that one I didn't get there.
Pardon?
But listening to you in some of the interviews in the vetting committees, yes, you've had a lot. You always say that prayer.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
Yes, please.
Okay. You may want to read that prayer. I mean, it inspires me a lot. That great saint.
Thank you.
All right. Do you belong to any of the Catholic lodges? You know, the Catholic Church has some fraternal societies. The lodge, the Catholic Church also has lodges. The Knights of St. John's, the Marshal. These are lodges in the church. Do you belong to any of them?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Apart from being a mass servant when I was young, I don't currently belong to any society in the Catholic Church.
Are you a regular
churchgoer?
No, I'm not going to use churchgoer.
Sorry.
Are you an active member of the church? And if so, which parish do you belong?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Just be honest. You've been honest thus far. I mean, just be honest.
When I was in Tema, I entered St. Joseph the Worker Catholic Church.
Before, currently.
No. Okay.
Let's move, because you are the last for the day, correct?
Yes, please.
And we want to finish you quickly. I
Thank
mean,
you.
Currently, where is your parish? You've not been to church for a long time. You know, let's close this matter so that we make progress. You know, let's close this matter and then we make progress.
Mr. Chairman, I currently attend Mary Mother of Good Counsel Church Airport.
Regular?
It depends on your definition of
No,
regular.
okay, so I will define it for you. Do you pay your tithe in the church? They have your records of tithe pay?
My dues, yes, please.
You regularly?
Yes, please.
So, who is the parish priest there?
Mr. Chairman.
No, John,
Mr.
John, not Gojidi.
Mr. Chairman.
John, Gojidi. John,
Mr. Chairman.
John,
They just changed him.
Okay, John, the one they just changed, the one who has just been transferred. Give me his name. You know, Archbishop is listening to us. He's watching, and I know many Catholic priests are watching you and I,
Yes.
including all the troublesome Catholics.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, as Member of Parliament of Ayawaso West Wogon, I do attend several Catholic churches in Ayawaso
John,
West Wogon.
you know, you are an honest person.
Yes, so far.
You have your rosary with you.
Yes, please.
We have all sinned
Yes,
and fallen short of the glory of God.
that's true.
Don't do this and that. The man you are going to work with, Eric Opoku,
Yes.
he doesn't like this.
Yes, please.
If it is this, it is that.
Yes.
And then just own up, let's move away from there.
Yes, please.
The Mary Magda of Good Counsel,
Yes, please.
that you say you attend,
Yes.
is that your parish or not?
Thank
Be
you.
honest with me.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do pay my dues. At
No,
that-
we dues, Catholic dues.
Yes.
Dues at the
At the
place.
church, yes.
What about tithes?
Oh, I pay my tithe.
At the same place?
Yes, please.
But
But I spread it across the other Catholic churches.
No.
As a
Menyo, Amega, Dumega, Mede Kuku now, please. The point is that The father who has just been transferred.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Are you now his counsel at large? Do you remember the name? The
No.
one you say has been transferred.
Mr. Chairman, no, please.
The new one who has come. Do you know his name?
No, please. I've forgotten.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with the marshals? The Marshallans? Are you familiar with them? Can you say a bit about the Marshallans as a fraternal society in the Catholic Church?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am familiar with them, but I'm not familiar with their dealings.
Okay.
What I do know is that my father was a member of the Knights of St. John's.
Okay.
But apart from that, I don't know anything about them.
Okay, so the Knights of St. John's, you must be a member. Though you are Catholic, before you become a member, you have to be initiated. Yes, not any member of the Catholic Church can enter their assembly, their meetings.
That's true.
And then when you are entering, there's a knock to identify you as a member who has gone through the initiation process. You know that?
Yes, please.
And then there's a handshake, a grip, to identify you as one.
Yes, please.
All right. And that is not unchristian, correct?
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. So it's a fraternal society within the church.
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Let me ask you about your referees. You've written 2 names. How do you know the first one?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The first one has been my friend for over 10 years, and he knows almost everything about me. The second one, too, the same.
When you say the first one has been a friend, specifically what do you mean?
Mr. Chairman, a very good friend.
So you think that a friend with whom you share the same esprit de corps is okay to be your referee? I mean, in your own view.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
I hear you. What about Samuel Dafoe?
Same, Mr. Chairman.
Who is he to you?
He's also a very good friend who I've known for over 10 years.
Okay. What does he do?
He's into oil and gas, Mr. Chairman.
Did you at any point attend KNUST?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
What course did you read?
I studied civil engineering, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so why did you divert from civil engineering to public administration? Because in your educational background, you didn't list it at all. But in your leadership, you said KNUST, civil engineering student, assistant, you said organizing secretary, civil engineering student, 205 to 206. Then you also said Queen's Hall Planning Committee, 204 to 205. So I just wanted to understand why you were saying KNUST leadership, yet it doesn't have any space in your educational background.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I've had a passion for acting and farming for a very long time. And so in my 4th year of KNUST or civil engineering, I had one more paper to write, which I didn't go back to write that paper, and I followed my passion of farming and acting. Hence, that's why I didn't write it in my CV.
Okay, hold on. So, where did you leave school in your final year?
I left after my final year.
Oh, so you did the 4-year civil engineering?
Yes, please.
But you had a paper to write?
Yes, please.
Which you did not write?
Yes, please.
Oh, I see. Then you left to follow your passion.
Yes, please.
For acting?
Yes, please.
Okay, then yours is better than mine.
Please, I don't know about yours, sir.
Also, I'm ready to share.
Yes, please.
Because I did become level 300, I abandoned UCC, and I went to do law because I didn't like accounting, and I was struggling. So I left, and I went to follow my passion of doing law.
Thank you.
So I don't have it in my CV too.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So that's what you did.
Yes, please.
But it's not too late to go and do that one paper to have your degree in civil engineering.
Oh, right now I have 3 other degrees, so I'm okay.
I see.
Yes, please.
It may help. You may try.
Thank you, Mr.
It's just a paper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Now, you have also indicated that your second business, you supply building materials and produce ice for fresh fishmongers. So the ice, have you done a factory to produce the ice?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, please.
Where is that located, please?
Mr. Chairman, is in East Legon.
Okay. Is it at where you live?
Next door.
Next door?
Yes, please.
I see. And you've been paying your taxes for KSD Ventures?
Yes, please, Mr. Chairman.
So with the leave of the chair, you'll be able to furnish us with taxes paid from 2014 to date, correct?
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. You can also furnish us with your taxes paid for Mellow